Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Radio Islam team is in Soweto this morning from 6 a.m. inshallah. We'll be broadcasting to you live the Sabah al-Muslim drive time as well as the Jummah later on from Orlando East. Stay tuned to Radio Islam International.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Radio Islam International in Soweto. I'm currently on Vilakazi Street, one of the most iconic streets in South Africa.
Commuters are making their way to work this morning. We see that there's a high volume of traffic at the moment, and the mode of transport that's most commonly used in this area is taxis as well as buses.
Quite cold this morning, but on June 16th, 1976, this is what the weather was like. A cold morning, and I'm currently standing where the actual uprising took place. In the footsteps of Zolile Hector Peterson, who was one of the most iconic figures in the youth uprising of 1976, he's currently buried at the Avalon Cemetery in Lenasia. The Vilakazi Street precinct invites South Africans to experience one of Soweto's best known neighborhoods. It's the only street in the world which houses two Nobel laureates, Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Orlando West is where several important personalities who shaped South Africa's history have lived, and it's also just an ordinary neighborhood nurturing generations of Soweto residents, and the trail gives you a taste of life in Soweto, past and present.
My name is Ipilangarelo Innocent. I travel to school for 30 minutes.
Every day?
Yes, every day. And I travel with my sister, Soweto mother.
Hello, how are you?
Your domestic worker or the employees in your business, they may be coming from Soweto, or people who come to Lenasia, for example, or Joburg or Azadville, they may be purchasing from you, they may be coming to your schools, they come from Soweto. Why have you not come?
Currently outside the house of Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1984. He was appointed in 1995 as the chair of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission by Nelson Mandela. Now the house is actually still closed off. Now this has been the family home of Desmond and his wife Leah since 1975, and it continues to be the Johannesburg residents when and if they are in Johannesburg.
Our infrastructure where people will be seeing Islam, live, happening. So, but now you see very few infrastructure, and then you see very few like masjids and things like that, where people, they lack information.
Okay, so we at the Bera taxi rank now, and Alhamdulillah, Brother Barkutullah has brought us here. This is the vibe that's going on. This is a daily routine where people are up, awake early, and there's vendors that have different chores.